Hey guys, it's Miss Fam. Today's notes is about gene mutation. You should be on page 53 of your notebook. Alright, let's get started. As I go through here, I'm going to be highlighting very specific things. If you need to pause or go back or go forward, feel free to. So how this works is gene mutations are changes in the nitrogen base of a DNA sequence that can cause changes in the trait of an organism. So if a codon gets messed up, or a DNA, one of the letters A, C, G, T gets messed up, it could change the protein that is made, but that doesn't always happen because some codons code for the same amino acid, remember? Alright, so how I want to show you guys how this works is we'll be using this sentence below, right there. I just learned how to use the arrow. Okay, our sentence starts here. The fat cat ate the wee rat. Alright, this is the sentence as it's supposed to be, and as we go through the mutations, you'll see how it can change the sentence and the way we understand it. So imagine the whole sentence is the protein. If there's a mutation at a specific point, it may change the meaning of the sentence, or maybe it makes the sentence not make any sense at all. It just depends. So our first example is substitution. Substitution is switching out one nitrogen base for the other. So notice, remember that our sentence up here says the fat cat ate the wee rat. In the substitution example, the fat cab ate the wee rat. So it was substituted at this location. It was a T, now it changed to a B. So it makes the sentence a little bit different than it was before. We were talking about a cat, now we're talking about a cab. So that's substitution, switching something out. Delete that, move this up. Alright, now we're going to talk about deletion and insertion, and they're very straightforward. Deletion is taking out of a nitrogen base and then shifting all the nitrogen bases after it. So, So, again, original sentence is the fat cat ate the wee rat. Now, in our deletion, we took out the letter T, so every letter afterwards shifted. And remember, they're in triplets because they're supposed to be codon. So when a DNA sequence is deleted, when it's copied to mRNA, it's going to be read in threes. So it's THE, and then FA, and then that C gets pushed over to that spot, and then everything moves after. And it's FAC, ATA, TET, HEW, EER, and then notice this last two is too short because we deleted one. When we have 2 at the end, a tRNA can't bind to it, and it can't add an amino acid. So it's almost as if it's incomplete. These other codons may code for a specific amino acid, and that amino acid sequence may change from this one to the original one, but then we have these 2 nitrogen bases at the end that don't code for anything. Alright, then I'm going to go down. Insertion is putting in a nitrogen base. So you insert something, you put it in, you delete it, you take it out. Putting in a nitrogen base will also shift all the bases after it. So the sentence was the fat cat ate the wee rat. Now I added a Z where the T was. So then the T gets bumped over here, and then it's TCA, TAT, ETH, EWEERA, and then T by itself. So notice they're still in that triplet format where there's 3 letters at a time. So it's the FAZ, then the T scoots over, and then you can see TA, TCA, and here's the T. So there's cat, but it's been shifted, and then 8, it's been shifted. The wee rat. And here's a trick. If you're ever looking at a question that's asking what kind of Mutation is this. If you do a substitution, there's not going to be any extra letters. If you're doing a deletion, there'll be 2 letters because we took one out. If we add one in, there's 1 letter. So you can use that as a hint when you're taking a test if they're asking for a specific kind of mutation. Alright, these 3 mutations, substitution, deletion, and insertion, are categorized into 2 types. We call them point and frame shift. Point mutation is a mutation affecting only one or very few nucleotides in a DNA sequence. Sorry, I messed that up. It's supposed to be sequenc. So a point mutation would be a substitution because it only affects one nucleotide. We're taking one out and then replacing it in the same spot for another. A frame shift is a mutation caused by deleting or adding a nucleotide in the DNA sequence that affects all nucleotides after it. So that's your insertion and deletion because it shifts everything. Either it shifts it to the left one or it shifts it to the right one. Give you a second to get this all down and then I'm going to review. Okay. I'll make it small so you can see the whole thing. So again, genes, mutations are talking about changes in the nitrogen base of DNA. There are 3 types: substitution, deletion, and insertion. Substitution, switching one out, deleting, taking one out, inserting, putting one in. And then substitution is a type of point mutation where only one or very few nucleotides are affected. Frame shift is taking away or putting one in to the sentence and shifting everything thereafter. That's all you need to know about gene mutations, and you make sure you use this page or this video to help you finish your project today.